ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This is a real fucking show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Whiskey Fever Channel. I see you, baby. Hey, you always have to have a smile on your face. Without a smile, nobody out there. You know what? Let's go with this song. We got straight dookie people out there. I see you, baby. Hit the like button. It does help out.
Play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Now that ain't
Let me see who we have here. AM, I see you, AM. Also Tater, Dom. God damn, this guy's amazing. We got a couple other people. Richard, I see you, Richard. The first one, Chris. I see you, Chris.
Custom kitchen delivery.
JJ, I see you, JJ. I see you.
We got some movies, color TV. To the little faggot with the earring and the makeup. Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair. The little faggot got his own jet airplane. The little faggot, he's a millionaire. We got to install microwave oven, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs.
Cut my nails. Shouldn't have cut my nails.
Ooh, I move like that.
Poppin', the beautiful. I'm gonna be poppin', the beautiful. Joseph Magnus, cigar blend, baby. Oh, damn! God damn! Hey, this is a fucking expensive ass Baltimore.
I should've learned to play the guitar.
And I have a bunch of them.
I should've learned to play them drums. Look at that mama, she could've sticking in the cameraman. Look at her.
Joseph Magnus, baby.
What's that? Hawaiian noises. He's banging on the bongos like a chimpanzee. Oh, that ain't working. That's the way you do it.
Mic check.
For nothing, get your chicks for free.
Here we go. Mic check.
Custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs.
I see you guys.
Listen here. Now, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Money for nothing. Chicks for free. Money for nothing.
Am I ready for this show yet? Man, I'm fucking dizzy today. I'm dizzy. Does anybody not know what it is to be dizzy? I'm dizzy as shit today. We got people out here talking about me in other streets. Got me all dizzy, but guess what? I'm smiling, baby. Tim G, I see you. He says Big Dookie in the house. Hell yeah. Big Duke.
Look at that.
Boom! Welcome to the club, JJ. Welcome to the Wrench Club. For all of you that don't know, if you have a wrench, you can be time bound. You can use the wrench all you want. JJ, welcome to the show. I will be dropping the link very soon. I'm dizzy. Does anybody not understand what it is to feel dizzy? I'm goddamn dizzy. I got a bunch of messages still coming through. Hey, look, today's gonna be a hell of a show. I think you guys already know. You have to smile. If you don't smile, it ain't a good look. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna start the show off right about now. Everybody, welcome to the Whiskey Reaper channel. Again, I will say this once again. Hello everybody all around the world. I don't care where you're from. You could be from Venice for all I care. You could be watching, and I do appreciate you guys tuning into my show. I will tell you that when it comes to my streams are usually on topic for the first couple minutes, and then I go straight off topic, or I have somebody usually hop on. I can tell you that I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy. I'm so dizzy from the things that I have been hearing, things that I've been seeing. Ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, I enjoy showing you the best whiskeys. As a matter of fact, one thing I have to tell you guys, please do me the favor, hit the like button, because I never go live at 2 p.m. Today I decided to go live at 2 p.m. So I know many of my followers do not know that I'm actually live. What it could help out is if you hit the like button. Once you hit that thumbs up button, people are going to be at YouTube is going to give a little bit of a notification to them. So once they open up their phone, my live stream would be right there, and they'll add to the chat room. This is all about the chat room. This is all about the vibe. This is all about whatever it is the topic is about. So please, if you can, do me the favor and hit the like button. It does help out a bunch. As you see here, we have a couple whiskeys here. Obviously, we have most of the Joseph Magnus line. I have the whole Joseph Magnus line. I don't think there's one that I do not have. They're all beautiful. You have all these special releases. As a matter of fact, this is one of the beautiful special releases that many of you can't get, and nobody even has a review about it, and I don't have time to do a review. I tell you, when it comes to whiskeys, if I find a whiskey that's good, I show you, okay? I am not paid. I'm not a paid advertising man. I get messages from Irish distilleries and people in Scotland that they want me to advertise their product, and there is no way in hell I have time for any of that. At the end of the day, if anybody reaches out to me, maybe somebody in one of the companies, I always just put it aside. I don't want to be that guy that is, what is a shilling? I'm not a shiller. I'm a guy that tends to show you what I enjoy. Yes, I wear watches every day. As a matter of fact, I have to tell you, watch community, I see you. Yesterday I was wearing my Rolex. Every day I wear a watch. It doesn't matter what watch I wear. I'm very rough. So it depends on the day. If today I know that I'm going to be moving around, I was going to be on the motorcycle. As a matter of fact, right now I was going to go to West Palm Beach up north. And I didn't do that. I'm probably going to do that most likely later. But I can tell you, when it comes to watches, I wear my watch every day. I don't care what kind of, what kind of day it is. I always have a watch on. I have about 10 watches. I have one Rolex. I have a couple automatics. And I do enjoy my cheaper watches. The reason why I enjoy my cheaper watches is because I'm a rough man. Okay, when it comes to being rough, I tend to hit walls sometimes just by walking. okay, and I just scrape the walls. Sometimes I even anything. My barbecue. Sometimes I hit my barbecue. Sometimes, you know, the last thing I want is my Rolex to the bezel to be scratched. Also, the last thing I want is to actually you know, hit something that's gonna affect any of my watches. So this is why I enjoy having watches that are about maybe under $1,000. So for all the people in the watch community, you have to understand me. Okay, I am a man that I do not resell any whiskeys. When it comes to whiskeys, I do not resell any of my whiskeys. Just see me, I pop all of them. And I literally tell you guys, like these over here, I pop all. I have like 10 bottles of these things. I pop all of the bottles that I have. I don't resell anything. As a matter of fact, I don't remember the last time I sold anything that I've had for a long time. And I do know that in the watch community, they tend to always, you know, buy to invest, and that's cool. That's cool, but I'm not much of a investor. I'm a wearer. I tend to wear daily products, daily stuff. I usually, let me see. Yes, sometimes I walk around with my handy dandy dailies. This would be my daily if I go out and do some things outside. I'm not going to show you what happens with this, but you know what happens. And obviously the other side, I have daily things that I have in my pocket, my wallet. I have my watch. I also have a couple of things that I will not show you on a daily carry, but I do tell you guys that it's always good to have. You know, a lifestyle, a fashion. Each one of you men and ladies too. Each one of you have a certain thing that you do every day, a routine. My routine in the morning is usually drink coffee. I have my cigar, whatever cigar I am in the mood for. If I want a lighter cigar, I usually go with the lighter leaves, and then I go with darker, and then darker, depending on what mood I have. So I can tell you my whole line. You can go check out my whole line on Instagram. I've been posting up more and more of my own cigars. And over here I am. This is my first drink of the day. And remember, when you're drinking, drink responsibly, okay? I will say this to anybody that watches my show. When you pour yourself a glass, pour yourself a good amount. Do not pour yourself over. The reason why is because your glass is meant, okay? It's meant to get the aromas on the glass. When you get the aromas on the glass, it stays on the glass. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? That means that when you put another whiskey in your glass, you're going to have a mixture of notes and smells. And to me, that is the most beautiful thing ever. That's why you see me sometimes on a stream. I pour 3 different bottles, and I enjoy the smell that I combine all of these just beautiful notes, beautiful rich notes, and they stay on the glass. So you know what? I'm not a historian. I am not a teacher. I am more of a motivator. I inspire. I'm a leader. I'm a host. And today's stream, ladies and gentlemen, what is it? A smile can make any alpha wolf untouchable on the live stream. What does that mean? That means exactly what it means. There's no ifs and buts around it, okay? When you get a little bit of people out there hating on you, it's always good to give a smile. A smile's always good when you're out in public. And also, I'm going to go around the room and see who we have here. I do know I went early on my streams. I think this is the first stream I've ever done in a long time that it's 2 p.m. So I'm going to say this. Big shout outs to JJ. I did give you a wrench because it's only fair for any of you to know that I can't. Look, I can't. Let me see what it says. Let me see. Let me add here. I don't know if my thing's working, but I can tell you I'm trying to give as many wrenches as I can so that people don't get timed out, because I do know that I have a large amount of people that are watching and not commenting. Also, I will go around the room. Lambo, I see you, Lambo. Tim G, I see you. Oh, I see you, man. As a matter of fact, I think he's part of the Instagram group that follows me. Edgar, this is a mic check. Mic check, mic check. You hear me? Yes, you can. Also, the first commenter today was Chris. Hello, Chris. Richard, I see you, Richard. AM, I see you, AM. Also, I will say, you know what, to Tater Dot. I can tell you, Tater Dot, look, man, this is amazing. Amazing, amazing. I do recommend everybody to get this. It is so amazingly good. And the best thing about this, if you're into cigars, this is the one thing I can tell you. When it comes to cigars, remember, there's always different sizes. This is going to last me probably 12 to almost 20 cigars if I don't use the barbecue with this. To light up, obviously, you do that. You got a little cutter here. It's cool to have. Good to have. It's a bigger utility when you're smoking cigars. But when it comes to the larger accessories, it's always good to have a larger accessory. This actually goes on the table, and you do open it, and you did see my short video that I did post up in my channel. You can see the short video of this product. It is very good, and I can tell you, obviously, just like you all know, the bottom you can make it you can make it stronger, the flame, and you can make it lighter, obviously. But I can tell you, this is just amazing. This is one of my early birthday presents, because next week is my birthday, and one of the subscribers out here, I don't know if he wants me to say, but I will say, this was just fabulous. One of the best things that I have got this year as a gift, because I tend to gift myself. Let me see who else we have here. Caboose Juice. I see you, Caboose Juice. We also have a couple other people. Ultimate Prime. Hello, Ultimate Prime. I see you, man. Look, man, really, it comes down to this. Okay, I have been getting dizzy. I have been getting dizzy. What time is it? It is time to tell you guys my emotional status. Okay, it's no fluke. There's no going around it. But right now, okay, I'm gonna tell you right.
Emotional damage.
Dizzy. I'm dizzy. Okay. I'm getting a lot of messages still. I thought they would have calmed down. I'm getting a lot of messages on my Instagram still, and there's a lady following me everywhere. And to me, I mean, it's nice. It's nice that I think for some of you gentlemen, I don't think you guys understand. There's a curse when it comes to being a confident man. One curse that could be is that sometimes everybody wants your attention. When you're an attractive man, you're a man that everybody wants to be around. Sometimes maybe you guys are not used to it, okay? You guys are used to getting maybe a couple messages. Okay, what celebrities do is they get millions of messages. Millions. I'm talking about so many messages they get, okay? They get a bunch of messages, celebrities. I'm not in that category. As a matter of fact, I am so glad I'm not in the category, because could you imagine? I open my Instagram and all it is, boom, 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 boom. All the messages come around and I can't even see a picture of anything. So you know what? I'm kind of glad that I am not to that level yet at all. I can go to the pizza place. I can order a pizza. Nobody's going to want my autograph. I can go to the grocery store, pick out my meats that I want for my barbecue, and nobody's going to approach me saying, hey, you are that guy. You are that guy online. Yes, I'm that guy online. Can I get your autograph? And then everybody notices. Boom! Look, I've had this before when I would play baseball. Not to the autograph status like that, but I do know that privacy is a little bit. I think some of you don't understand till you have your, you've been in that position. Sometimes too much fame is a little bit bad. And if you guys are probably saying, no, it's not bad. What you talking about? I'll tell you right now. You can't go out with friends in public if you're a celebrity. Okay, you can't really do some of the normal things that many of you are doing on the daily. As a matter of fact, I usually take 1 hour of my day off to relax. And this is for all of you. I hope you guys do this. Take 1 hour in your day. It doesn't matter how many things you have. If you have kids, if you have a dog, if you have a family, whatever it is that you have going in your life, put at least 1 hour, 60 minutes on the side for you, just for yourself, so that you can relax. You could woosah, you could meditate. Well, to me, meditation would be relaxing, because I don't know how to meditate. Okay, I don't know the values of. I have tried it. And when I've tried meditating, I feel like I'm faking it. Like, have you guys ever just sat down on the floor and said, you know what? I'm going to kumbaya right now because I've seen it on TV. How hard is it? And you close your eyes. You're in Indian style on the floor, on the grass, on the mat, whatever it is. And at this point, you're like, you know what? I'm going to do what everybody says is amazing. Let me try to meditate. As you start to meditate, you're like, man, I feel nothing. You start thinking of what you had for lunch when you're meditating. You're like, okay, that's not what I'm supposed to think about. And then you start thinking of women. Then you start thinking of space. And then you start thinking of books. Then you start thinking of everything. You have things to do. What kind of meditation is this? So you sit down even longer and you're like, oh, okay, you know what? If the women can do it perfectly, the men that I've seen do meditation, it's good. You can do it. So you try again. And as soon as you try again, you say, you know what? Am I doing it right? Am I supposed to hear somebody? Am I supposed to hear myself right now speaking inside my mind? Is this meditation? Is this what it is to be, relaxed? Am I supposed to be contacting somebody over there in Europe when I meditate on the floor? What is it that I'm supposed to feel? And then sometimes you guys just quit. And I feel you. I completely feel you. Don't ever be fake to yourself. If there's something that you don't like out there, just smile. Just smile. At the end of the day, you don't have to be mad that you can't meditate. Just smile. I can tell you that there's a lot of things throughout your day that you do that you kind of probably tell yourself, man, this can't be. This can't be. There's no way this can't be real. Are there really people going to Chick-fil-A right now and they feel good about this situation being a huge line? This can't be. And so you just, you smile. You have to smile. You have to be confident. You have to smile because at the end of the day, when you smile, you make yourself feel good. You make yourself positive. And remember, there's somebody always there. There's an energy, depending on where you go. But usually, there's going to be an energy that's going to make you change your mood. And many of you don't understand that we are all energy. We all, we all have a certain energy attached to us, a positive energy, a negative energy. Depends on how you feel, the stress also that you have in your daily life, your daily routine. It all comes down to you. You can control this. And one thing I can tell you, just smile. Okay, just smile. Smile is the best. You don't even need to do, and you don't need to go to the doctor sometimes. Some of these people go to doctors because they feel that a doctor will help them out, mentally, physically, and yes, well, sometimes you should try yourself to do what you can. Get on a diet if you need to. A diet can help you out, boost up your confidence, boost up any emotional status you might have. As a matter of fact, if you just got dumped by a girl right now, I can tell you, just smile, baby.
Emotional damage.
Tell you when it comes to being emotional and having a little bit of emotion involved, you could be dizzy, just a little bit dizzy. And I have been dizzy in the last goddamn, I think it was 10 hours. What is it, 12 hours, 15 hours? I think it was 15 hours. I wasn't dizzy, okay, ever. But I'm starting to get more messages from random people that I did not expect to be messaging me. And remember, confidence is key. Confidence always key when you do a stream, also when you are doing a live, when you have a channel, when you're in public, because if you're in public, don't forget, if you're in public, people take advantage. Even the bad guy at the grocery store, if he sees that you don't care, if he sees that you're just looking away, he's going to give you paper instead of plastic. And at the end of the day, when you get into that mode to get the cart and you see paper in your car, your grocery cart, you're going to flip out. But at the end of the day, the bad guy knows that you're not going to flip out. So you're just going to take it. You're just going to say, yeah, forget about it. I'm just going to go to the car. I'm not going to say nothing to this guy. And I just walk out. Sometimes people take advantage of every situation that they see you. If they see you, that you're just, your face is not smiling, they see that you're not confident, they could take advantage of you. And there's a lot of people that do tend to take advantage of a lot of people out here in the live streams. Ladies and gentlemen, AM with the comment over here. Remember, this is an early stream, so some of my other subscribers are probably still sleeping. There's a Saturday parties that go on. And I do know 5 hours before I get in the morning in Cali. In Cali, it's still morning time. People are waking up. AM over here says, Reaper just got distinguished in public. No hat, no glasses. Jesus Christ. As a matter of fact, that actually happened recently. Not recently, actually. It happened around, I think, December time. I was in the whiskey store. I was getting some whiskey, and as soon as I'm starting to get some whiskey, I got whiskey in my hand. Had it right here. Had it like this. Had my phone ready. Boom. I was ready to take a picture. I was ready to do some videos because it looks good in the store. I don't want to do a video right here. I don't want to do a video anywhere but the store, because at the store it feels authentic. It shows that the real price is there. Do you think that in my collection I have the prices, the retail prices? No! And I'm not going to keep any of the prices on any of the labels. If something says it's $100, I take that shit off. Okay, so at the stores, you have a little bit of a price, and it looks good. So I do the videos at the store. So there was a gentleman that goes, hey, aren't you that guy? I go to him, what guy? He goes, aren't you that guy? There's a guy on YouTube. There's a guy on YouTube that basically, this guy's so lucky. I go, explain to me how lucky he is. Oh, well, this guy goes all over Florida, and he goes to different stores, and he always finds the bottles that I want. That's what he said. I go, are you serious? I go, who's this guy? So finally, the guy, I won't ever forget this. This was about around December. He took out his phone and he started scrolling to see. He started scrolling. Mind you, at this time, I did have a hat on and I did have glasses, but my glasses were see-through. He could kind of see my eyes. So anyways, the point of the matter is that he starts looking. He couldn't find it. And then he goes, it's something whiskey. He was looking for it. Mind you, this was an older gentleman. I think he was like 58. I think he was 58 around there. And he goes, you look exactly like that guy. I go, why do you say that? He goes, because I think he wears a necklace. I go, well, I had a different necklace at the time. I go, what necklace are you talking about? I put it away. He goes, I don't know, but all I know is that if it's you, man, all I can say is, hey, wow. What? I don't know how. I go, it's not me. I go, it's not me. He goes to me, I don't know what it is with this guy. It's like he knows everybody in the States. Every bottle that comes out, he literally gets the same day, or he gets literally in the week. And when I go out there, after he posts up the videos that he posts up on YouTube, I go out there, and then the managers always say, it's gone. And then I'm stuck with buying something else, some cheapie. And then I go to him, well, hey, you know what? I think that guy's amazing. I think whatever he's doing at least is getting you out of the house. He goes, yeah, man, yeah. He goes, yeah. And then that's it. The conversation ended. I said goodbye. And yeah, that was one of the times in public that somebody actually, that wasn't even recent. That was like 2 months ago or 3 months ago. But that was because of my videos. Not my short videos. It was mainly my other videos. But you know what? Today's stream is all about you guys. It's really all about you. I do know there's a lot of people that have been watching me and they don't want to comment. And that's okay. Let them do what they want to do. And most of the people out here, they're actually still messaging me on Instagram. Anyways, look. Okay, let me take a sip out of this again. This is one of my favorite, okay? Let me repeat this. Let me repeat this again. Whenever I show you guys a bottle, it is definitely, okay, it's a bottle to get, okay? This is Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. If you look this up, it's the brown label, and I can tell you it's one of the most, this is my top 5 favorite whiskey. I do have a lot of these bottles, and every time I do see this at the store, I tend to buy them because they only come out once a year. Literally, the distillers, they only send it to Florida about once a year, every year, and it's usually around my birthday. I do know that because every time around my birthday, the same thing happens. Okay, so let me see. I do have some messages in here. Let me see if I have some messages over here. Is she voulez-vous following you? Look, it's not voulez-vous. Voulez-vous? It's not voulez-vous. Okay, and when it comes to women, I think I do good with the women that drive me crazy out here. I do good with the women in real life too that drive me insane. I can tell you there's an animal that actually drives me crazy. And if you guys don't know who he is, it's my dog. My dog's name is Vegas. He drives me insane every morning. I don't know what is up with him. He does laps around me. I can tell you, if you guys ever own a dog, it is a big responsibility. It is a huge responsibility. And I don't tell anybody to ever buy a dog if you do not have time. Okay, so today's main topic, look, man, smile. Okay, smile. If you can't smile, the most you can. Because at the end of the day, every time you smile, it actually helps you out. You don't understand how much... it's a psychological thing. Mentally, your brain knows that you're actually grinning. Your brain knows that you're smiling. Your body is feeling that you're getting a good sensation here. Now, I'm not a doctor, but you can ask any psychologist, and I do know one psychologist that went to school, literally moved to Colorado, and told me the same thing. If you smile, you will 100% always feel amazing. AM with the super chat, the first super chat today. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you guys when you do send super chats, because it shows me that I do a good job, that my mic is working, the volume in the show is perfect, everything is perfect. And AM with the $2 says, does Watch Community have a loyalty program too? As a matter of fact, they do. And for all of you that don't understand, I am part of the Archie Luxury verse. What does that mean? That means Archie Luxury has a stream every day, and I officially am part of that crew. I can say that they call it the Archie verse over there. They talk about watches that you guys would like. Every budget watches. Rolex is one of the main ones that I've learned a lot about, because when I first got my Rolex, I ended up getting whatever I liked. I didn't go out researching, looking. At the moment, I had bought it because it looked amazing. It looked great, and it looked great on me. And, I can tell you guys that in the watch community, okay, fuck, it's hot out here. Jesus Christ, it's hot. I see you, Captain Blimp. I see you, AM. I see you guys. But look, in the watch community, they have a Patreon system. So I could do that here if I want to. YouTube allows me to give you all memberships, but I don't have the time to do that. So the best thing I can do for all of you guys is put that whole Patreon system aside, the whole membership system aside, and tell you guys, when it comes to loyalty, a loyalty program, the best I can do for you guys is try to stream every day. Try to see your messages if I can. When you super chat them, I do see them, and it does help out the show. And yesterday, I do have to give a huge shout out to yesterday. I had somebody send $10 super chat at the end of my show. I do know that a lot of people always send money at the end of my show, and I think I asked a friend of mine, and basically my friend said, well, it's probably appreciation. They don't want to drop it in between the show, because at the end of the show, since you're ending your whole your whole stream, they don't want to interrupt, so they send it at the end, and it made sense. But just, I kind of feel bad sometimes when I get a $20, $10 super chat at the end of the show. because, you know, I end the show and then, you know, but huge shout outs to Lawrence. Lawrence, yesterday, I believe it was Lawrence. Lawrence sent the super chat, $10 super chat when I ended the stream. I really do appreciate you, Lawrence. If you're watching, rewatching this, because I do know everybody rewatches my show. And AM, I can tell you, I enjoy that you went back to your original avatar pick. And yeah, man, you guys are always welcome to send super chats at the beginning or at the middle of the show. Don't even worry. You send it and I will stop. It don't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. But yeah, they have a loyalty program, which means you can pay up to $100 to be part of the loyalty. You get perks. You can see some videos that are hidden. And not all the videos are active. So I can tell you, the Archie Luxury video that I was on his stream, it was an amazing, fun stream. We were all entertained. I did a hell of a job there, and we had a couple other people that I had never met. Very awesome, very intelligent with the watch talk. And also, I did contribute to helping out for him to get $1,200 on that day. And I do know that he does need it, so I'm glad that he did get that. And you see what I mean? Like, I'm not one of these guys that asks, you know, for any in return. I just want positivity. I want entertainment. I want to entertain all of you. We also have in the chat room, we got a random. I wouldn't suggest you to use that. The wrenches could, let me make sure I do this, okay? How do I do this? Somebody was messaging in that, this is what I'm talking about, okay? This is what I'm talking about. This is why it's always good to smile, okay? Smile whatever anybody does. Because at the end of the day, if you smile, they smile back. And it's the name of the game. Today's stream, okay, today's stream is literally that. You smile whenever somebody does anything. And if you smile, it helps you out a lot. So AM, yes, they have that. And I don't think I'm ever going to have that till maybe 10K subscribers. Then I'll put more time into my YouTube. I've been putting a lot of time into YouTube. But I'm probably going to put a lot more eventually. So I will enable that membership, which each one of you will get that membership. I could do it now, but I don't have time. I really don't have time for that. As a matter of fact, I'm dizzy. Anyways, Kanger over here. Hello, welcome, Kanger. Welcome to the show. Everybody that super chats, I will tell you, I will be leaving the super chat on the board no matter what kind of super chat it is. Okay, no matter what kind of super chat it is. But yeah, there's something that bothered me yesterday a little bit, but I still smiled. Okay, something that bothered me yesterday, and I can say this right now. Yesterday, I had Tater Don, great guy. This guy's amazing. When I say amazing, I mean it, okay? I don't have to vouch for anybody. There's no vouching in this channel. There's no vouching around me. Because when it comes to the word vouching, I think you guys already know the word vouching has to do with money. And I don't ever vouch, not even for my my uncle. Okay, I don't even vouch for my uncle. Okay, so let's just put it that way. So this gentleman over here, an amazing gentleman. And I do tell all of you guys are all free to go anywhere. I'm going to tell you where I tell you right now where I would recommend you guys go. Wherever I go, follow me. And I do go to Archie Luxury Stream. Now I'm going there more than ever. I'm going to watch Nicholas's stream. I'm going there more than ever. He entertains me at night when I am working. And I can tell you, yeah, late at night. When I'm at the casinos, watch Nicholas and Curly, both of them. Yes, you might not believe some of the things that they say, but they're entertaining. And I need entertainment in my life sometimes. Sometimes I don't have the time to look at every stream possible. So the only ones that I interact with are the ones that I'm actually networking with, collabing with, being a part of their streams. I do know that I helped out a little bit yesterday. I hope you guys understand. When I'm in the chat room and there's something that happens, I'm helping out. And I know that okay, I'm not going to say it's me. But I ended up helping Watch Nicholas. get somebody on the stream just by saying a couple of things. But yeah, you know, JJ2, I do know that he wasn't on his stream yesterday when I looked, and I was going to hop onto JJ's stream. I didn't see JJ on the stream, but yeah, I'm going to be going to JJ's stream too. So it's mostly all three of those streams. Those are the three streams that I'm mainly really interacting with and really getting on there. So wherever I go, I tell you guys, just follow me. It's okay. It's no big deal. And if you want to go anywhere else, it's all right. So what I got a little bit mad yesterday was I was eating sushi. And as soon as I finished eating sushi, I said, you know what, let me look at my YouTube. I opened up my YouTube, and the first thing I saw was a couple streamers that were going live. Mind you, I don't watch all the streams, and I clicked Tim Wright's stream. When I clicked Tim Wright's stream, Tim wasn't there, and then there was a guy named OC on the stream. And for all of you in the whiskey community, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, it's the watch community that I do interact with. Because you know what, whiskey community, I can tell you, all the whiskeys that you guys show, I've already tried them, you know, so the only time that I tune into my whiskey community is when there's a product out there that is new. And I usually get the new products before most of the people post them up. So this is usually the time that I can tell you there's really only one guy and one guy only in the whiskey community that I will probably zoom in and probably go Mash and Drum. Okay, I'm officially going to say it. Mash and Drum. He was going to be here, 2 weeks ago, I think it was. And I was busy. And I do know that Jason over there, Mash and Drum, he's a good guy, man. He tries to do his best on his stream, and he's doing an excellent job in the whiskey community. But I do know in the Instagram, he isn't as active on Instagram than on YouTube. So on YouTube, he does go on a lot of live streams, and he was going to come here a couple weeks ago, and we're still trying to figure out a time frame because my schedule and his schedule aren't aligned. And it's just what it is. Sometimes I'm just not going to be able to go around certain people's schedule. And that's, I think, for women and men too. I don't discriminate. I don't really tell you guys that I'm 100% going to go if I can't go. But yeah, JJ's stream, I'm going to be joining very soon. JJ's when I'm available. But yeah, I was eating sushi yesterday, and I clicked the stream. As soon as I clicked the stream, I saw OC there, which OC, I would pretty much talk to him almost every day. And I don't think I have anything, really, I haven't said anything bad about any of the Americans over there. So I don't know what kind of heat it is that I'm getting. I'm an American, for God's sakes. And if you don't know already, for God's sakes, America is the free. Well, you know what that means, right? So I seen one of the gentlemen here that he went over there, and he wanted to give them a good time, entertainment, and he wanted to meet up. And it was good to see him on the stream. It was amazing to see him on the stream. But the fact of the matter is, it's not cool when you have basically the host of the show at the moment is throwing shades to a gentleman that literally is only there to spread positivity. You know, this is why I tell you guys, whatever happens, if you ever get thrown shade, okay, whatever happens, if somebody just wants to put you in the corner and make fun of you and say bad things to you, remember who you are. Always smile. And this gentleman, I'm not going to name who it is. You're going to have to go rewatch that stream. He was smiling. He was smiling the whole time. And when I saw him smiling, I said, my man, hell yeah. This man is smiling, knowing, in fact, that there's a couple panel members really trying to talk down to him because apparently I was the one that brought him onto that show. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody here is free. You know, if there is a certain gentleman that's supporting the streams, the man used to super chat over there too. You know, don't throw shades to the guy. You're making us Americans look bad. You know, at the end of the day, there's no cult. There's no nothing on the streams. It's all fun and games. You know, you could jump on the chat room. You could do whatever you want. That's okay. I don't appreciate racism. I don't appreciate any of that, obviously. But man, he got a lot of shade. And as soon as I was leaving the restaurant, I'm like, this can't be, man. Why is it that this happens whenever I am not home? You know, I was a little bit mad. So Archie was doing a stream yesterday, and if you don't know Archie Luxury, he talks about watches. So he was talking about watches, and I told him that I was going to jump on the stream. As a matter of fact, I had so much, let me put this on here. I had so many unread messages that I didn't really even know to read them at that point. So as soon as I got home, I said, you know what? I'm just going to smoke a cigar. I'm just going to pour a whiskey. I'm going to jump into Archie Luxury stream with Bear. I believe Mike the Snake was there. Swinging Kangaroo was also there. Swing Kangaroo, amazing guy. Just like the other gentleman that hopped on to the other show, which was part of my channel. Remember, I do have whiskey people that want to enjoy the luxury part of really owning collections. When you have watches, you're basically a hobbyist. You know, you enjoy collecting. When you have fragrances, which I'm telling you, I'm wearing this every day. I think I'm going to get to the point that it's going to be empty and you guys are going to be like, man, this guy's for real. I'm for real, for God's sakes. But anyways, the point of I'm wearing that all the time. I have a huge fragrance collection, and I do not use all my fragrances. I tend to use what I enjoy at the moment. And so Horoff is the fragrance that I have been wearing almost every day. So I get home, I get on the computer, and I'm jumping into Archie's stream, feeling relaxed, and they're talking about watches, and I started toning down. I started feeling more relaxed. Because at the end of the day, you just got to smile, baby. You just have to smile. That is all that you need to do. If you smile, you know what? At the end of the day, if you smile, that's all that matters. So, yeah, there is a loyalty program over there. And I think you've already seen it. It's like a double-sworded, how can I say it? It's like a double-sworded knife, I guess. Is that the saying? Is that the saying officially? Oh, by the way, let me just to make sure, because I forget to drop the link. I usually always forget. Let me drop the link in here and let me put it into the chat room. I put it into the chat room. So, yeah, you know what? I'm trying to think more of what happened yesterday. Yeah, it was a good day yesterday. It was a fun day yesterday. And hopefully, whenever I jump into anybody's stream, just remember, when I jump into anybody's stream, just appreciate that I'm there. Because sometimes, you know, people actually want to hear what I have to say. Sometimes they're watching to see if I'm going to say something insane. Because I do tend to say a lot of things. I'm pretty open to saying anything. And yeah, man, I think I learned yesterday that there's a couple straight dookie watches. I also learned in this week that there's a very good artist in the watch community. His name is Mookie. His name is Mookie. This guy is a goddamn genius. I saw him do a music remix about a guy that I will not name, but if you go see and watch Nicholas's show, he played the remix, and I said, Jesus Lord, play that again. He played it again. Second time. And then the third time, I said, play it one more time. The third time he played it, and I said, God damn, this is a banger. I could put this in the car and just play it because it's so good. The beat is good. And even the way that they used, the words that came out of this YouTuber, they put them into that song, that track, and it was excellent. It was really, really good. And this is for somebody that probably doesn't even have a channel. There's somebody that just enjoys to do remixes. So you know what? I just tell you guys all the time. I tell you all the time, man. It's just... Look, man, it doesn't matter how big you think you are, okay? How much an alpha you are. Okay, you could be the biggest alpha in the room. You could be the guy that everybody's scared of. It doesn't matter. Okay, if you're an alpha, if you're a dominant man, okay, most of the time, you don't usually smile, obviously. You don't want to give the emotion of the conversation with your face. Usually I'm a poker player, so I do know this. I'm surrounded by 9 different guys in my table, and in those hours, usually the first hour, I know each and every one of them, how they act. I have to know their personalities, because if I know that there's a guy on the table that has more of an ego than the other guy, well, guess what? That's when I know that I can put those two together in a certain poker hand, or I can completely cut out that guy and re-raise him so I could be with the guy with the ego. Usually the guys with the big egos usually do crumble in the poker tables because they want to beat you. They don't want other guys to notice that they're going to lose. So they do their best to put you on a certain a certain stress level, and usually it's the louder guy that usually you can tell. The loudest guy in the table usually is the worst table. That is the worst player. Usually the loudest guy in the table is the worst player, because in the poker room, in the poker tables, when it shows that a guy is talking excessively loud, he wants to show his dominance. And if he shows his dominance, many other professionals notice that he's there to try to scare you. His tactic is to make you intimidated. And at the end of the day, he doesn't have the brains. Okay, he doesn't have the brains to do certain plays. But his voice, knowing that he's the loudest guy on the table, his voice will get under you if you do not, if you do not stay steady. Stay with your plan. Remember, everything is usually a game when you're playing in the poker room. And yes, I did correlate the live streams to the poker room, because it is almost the same. When you're in a panel with a certain amount of guys, you will notice certain guys, the way they speak, the way they talk. And then the women, you will notice the women, the way they try to act towards you. Usually, if you smile, it's not good for them, because they don't know what to think. And I have made a lot of money playing poker by just smiling, because there's a lot of tension there. Just a smile, just a smile makes somebody so frustrated to the point that they do things that they're normally not going to do. When you smile, it's a huge motivation boost for yourself. And it does deter the person from doing whatever, the other person, whatever, the other guy, the other woman, it does deter them from sticking to the plan. And I do know, I just have a couple poker players that do watch me. So I hope they're not watching me, because I usually see them, I usually see them. So in the poker room, it is the same thing in the poker room that I have to deal with. All different type of men. There's men that are 20s, 30s, 40s. The 80-year-olds are usually the ones that are very, very steady. The older they are, the more of a game that they're gonna play, and they're not gonna care what you say. Usually, there's different casinos here in Florida. Most of the time, in the mornings, the older men usually go out to play, because there's a promotion in every casino in Florida, and I believe also in Vegas and all around the world. They do promotions in the morning to attract usually people to the rooms, because the mornings are usually the worst time for the poker rooms, because there's people that don't want to get up. They want to go to play poker in the afternoon to the evening. So in the morning, they put promotions out there, and the ones that go are the retirees, the older men. The older men, they want to have fun. They don't want to go play bingo. They want to play poker. So they go to the casinos to play. And when they go, usually it's a whole table, 7 of them, At least 7 of them. 7 of them at least in every table. That's a lot. You know what it is to try to break a certain older man's just strategy? It's very, very hard, because they don't care about you. It's very hard to get under the skin of an older man, because he He is one of the guys that he's there for a reason. He's there to get that promotion, the $500 promotion, the $1,000 promotion. He doesn't care what you're going to do because he's planning on playing aces, kings, or better. And he's never going to go out of his realm because his ego, he keeps it in the car. He keeps it at home. And those are the hardest guys to play, the older men. But I do have a super chat over here. Super chat in the house. Captain Blimp says Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. I can tell you predictions. I don't think it's going to go good with Jake Paul. I don't think he's going to make it. I can tell you that you can obviously know that Tommy Fury, I believe, is the son of the one and only, the champ. And I don't think at all. If I was to put money, I would have to see the line. If the line doesn't look right, I probably won't buy any ticket. They call it a voucher, okay? Voucher. Listen to this, watch community. A voucher. That's when you put money down, knowing whatever you're saying is going to be, this guy's going to win. But I think Jake Paul, if Jake Paul does win, I can officially tell you that it's probably a paid promotion. Personally, if I was Tommy, I would tell you, if you give me enough money, because I don't have if you're going to give me millions and millions of dollars for me to lose, at the end of the day, what are you guys going to do? Okay, if you have a family, if you want you want a huge, perfect, guaranteed paycheck, what are you going to do? Are you going to take the loss? Are you really going to take the loss? If the money's right, are you going to take the loss? Because at the end of the day, Jake Paul, if anybody doesn't know Jake Paul, what he's talking about, Jake Paul used to be a YouTuber that became an athlete. An athlete because those two brothers, Jake Paul and Logan Paul, both of them are very smart with YouTube. When it comes to Jake Paul and Logan Paul, at the beginning, when they started YouTube, I never watched them. The only time I started to notice them was when they were trying to become athletic. They were trying to become boxers. As a matter of fact, I think they were trying to do something else, okay? Yes, please, if you can, do me the favor, upvote for this stream. It does show that I'm actually live, and YouTube does change the algorithm for me, so it will completely boost up the live streams more in the algorithm, and it does help out. So, yeah, I think 100%, I think Jake Paul has a possibility to win that. But if he does win, you all know it's most likely going to be rigged. What I mean rigged is, Tommy, if you want the money, you just take the money on the side, whatever money they want to do. But, man, if I was to tell you, if you could put all of this aside, I could still tell you the same thing. Tommy would win. Tommy would win. But yeah, I think YouTubers are very smart. You have to know when you're in YouTube, you have to adapt. There's going to be a certain time on YouTube that people will stray away from your streams. And I always say, just smile, baby. Because if you smile, you know what's to come. Only positive things. So all you have to do, if that ever happens, you reformat any schedule you have. You maybe change your videos. You change it up to maybe doing shorts only, or you just do long videos. Whatever it is you have to do to adapt, to get your attention to the people out there. I think it's a must do. A very thing that is very risky, because then you do have the chance of losing subscribers. I do know that I lost. This is for you guys to know. I lost. Supposedly it was going to be a lot of people in my channel. I thought it was going to be a lot of people that I lost. I only lost five people in my own channel from the watch community, which was part of Tim Wright's stream. I only lost 5. So that kind of shows a big thing. It shows that there are a couple Americans there that do back up the other Americans, that they understand that it's free. You can go anywhere you want. And it's just like this. Look, it's simple as this. I wanted to make sure the playing field was even. Okay, because it was completely uneven. I was enjoying Archie's stream. I was enjoying Watch Nicholas's stream. And if you guys didn't see me at the beginning, I was watching. As a matter of fact, there was one time that there was a guy named Dirt Diggler. If you don't know, he was one of my wrenches here. As a matter of fact, supposedly today, He said he was going to be in Disney, but I haven't spoken to him. But it just shows. It just shows that if you're doing a good job, people are always going to hate on you. And yeah, man, I think I'm doing a good job with really being me. One of my friends told me, I think it was yesterday, he goes, "Hey, how do you do it?" I go, "What you mean? How do you do it? Like, literally, you're getting blasted everywhere. How do you do it? Because I can't," he goes, "I can't even be around some of my coworkers that they complain." And I go, well, you're different than me. That's just what it is. You know, you're worried about, you know, because you're a doctor. You're worried about, the people not listening to you. Because my friend's a doctor, and he's worried that if he, by any chance, acts different than how he is and says too much authority, that most of his employees are just they're gonna hate him. They're not gonna listen to him. So he goes, how do you handle that? Like, how do you sleep at night? I go to him, dude, all you have to do is remember, when you smile, they are going to get mad. And the harder they get mad, well, guess what? There is a certain point that an individual can get mad. And that is it. That's it. Once they get mad to that point, that's it. It's over. It's over. They can't look, their brain can't explode. You know, if anything, the worst thing they can do, maybe follow you everywhere on the internet. Maybe message you crazy. You know, maybe meet you at your job. You know, and then scream at you and say straight dookie. You know, stuff like that. You don't know. You don't know what can happen. But once that happens, they let it all out, and that's it. He goes, yeah, but dude, I don't. He goes, my friend, he's a doctor. He's like, yeah, but I don't need them to quit. I go, don't worry. If they quit, you replace them. You get another employee to work for you because you need, I'm pretty sure you have applications there ready. He goes, yes, but then I lose them completely. And I go, okay, so you're telling me this is a conversation with me and my friend. So I go, you're telling me that you rather than be the manager of you when you are the actual manager of your own day, of your own your own schedule, your own everything. You're telling me you rather them completely take advantage of you like this? He goes, not exactly that, but I tend to try to let them just bash me. I go, okay, well, if they're going to bash you, you're just going to be disrespected, and one day they're not going to show up to work, and then what? And then what? And then what? He goes, yeah, then I'm screwed. I go, exactly. I go, just smile, man. If you smile, they'll let it all out. And most likely in the next couple days, they'll be back to themselves. We also have, I see you, man. We also have Mr. GMT. I see you, my man. Stay sexy. I see you. Look, this is a guy that I knew him from the other stream. He had a commercial, and I said, man, this guy has a restaurant that looks amazing. And his power, his emotion in that commercial makes me want to go to the restaurant. And then I found out that it was too far. And I said, damn it. I said, God damn it. Unbelievable. I thought he would have been at least somewhere close to me. But yeah, I see you, Mr. GMT. Watch Nicholas is here too. I do appreciate you guys. Whatever I do for your streams, remember, it's all appreciation. I don't need any money back. I don't need any, I don't need 10%, 5%, 20% of whatever you guys get. Whenever you guys get super chats and I help you guys out, the only thing I would enjoy back would be, at least a little bit of respect. I think respect is huge. Respect is huge. I do know that if I made Archie $1,200, that's his money. I'm glad he made it. And I was there to support him so that he can get a little bit of money in his bank account. But there's people out there that go back in time. They're like, hey, you remember that time 2 years ago? That time 2 years ago that I did this for you and this for you? I don't know why people are like that. I've never understood that. You live in today. You live into the future. Maybe yesterday, you live in what happened yesterday, or maybe, 2 days ago. But usually you should always keep the past, if you need to rip somebody and give them a cup check, I'll tell you, this is the cup check of all cup checks. I do a lot of cup checks out here. And if you guys don't know what cup checking is, it's completely basically saying what you need to say right there. Don't hold it to your sleep. If you hold it to your sleep, you're most likely you're not going to smile. You're not going to go to sleep smiling because you didn't let it all out. Okay, if anything, if anybody pissed you off or anybody said something to you at that moment, gentlemen, or ladies, okay, ladies, I do know you guys, you ladies watch. Look, if any man says anything to you, it's always good to say it right there because you're probably going to take it out on another man in the next couple hours. And that other man isn't the reason why you're mad. Okay, it's usually that one guy that you didn't speak up and say anything. But then, ladies, then you take it out on all the other men that are nice to you throughout the week just because this one guy decided to treat you like an asshole. Why didn't you stand up then? You could have stood up then, and then you could have felt like the biggest icon in the world in that 1 hour, in that one day, because you stuck up to an asshole. You know, but then, no, that doesn't happen. Now the woman has to go trashing other guys. These other guys had nothing to do with whatever emotional status she had. But this is for the men, too. I think the men do the same thing. There's a lot of men that do the same thing. There's a lot of men that hold it in. And then they just have a horrible day. I used to be like that as a kid. As a kid, I used to be like that. When I would play baseball for like 2 different leagues, I would get so mad at my coach because my coach would tell me he would not be placing me at the start of the pitching cycle. He would put me at the end, and I wouldn't say anything at the time because he is a coach. But if by any chance I had more of a stronger feel to just be blunt about it back then, you know, I wouldn't have been as mad in those games. Maybe that was the reason why I struck all the motherfuckers out, okay? That's maybe why I struck most of them out, because I was super mad. We do have Kanger over here. Thank you, Kanger, for the comment. I don't know what he said. He said, fully support the Reaper, blazing his own trail. Can't let anybody else get in your way. That's usually the case. It's always good to just do you. Always do you. And remember, gentlemen, if I do tend to, you know what, I'm going to do something, I got to make sure that you guys are okay with this. I do know that some of you don't understand that there are a couple, I have a couple moderators that do have the wrench. So Mr. GMT, I did give you the wrench there. Okay, please. The reason why is because I want to make sure that most of you know that if I'm supporting your channel and I go to your channel, there's a reason why, and I want to make sure that nobody out here gets timed out. I do know Mr. GMT, which you see him in the chat room. He is a host most of the time, I believe, for JJ's stream, which I will be tuning into. I usually tune in when I'm in the car. As a matter of fact, today I was going to be on the motorcycle. I should be on the motorcycle right now, going to West Palm Beach. But I ended up saying, you know, I'm going to do this show, and I'm going to make sure that you guys have a good, entertaining show. And for the people that rewatch tomorrow, Mondays are the biggest day. People in the morning, Mondays, they love to rewatch what I have to say. And for the people watching, you guys are probably thinking, okay, there's maybe 20 people watching. It doesn't matter how many people are watching, because this is live. Okay, this is live, and people rewatch this in a lunchtime tomorrow. So it doesn't matter at all how many people are watching on the Sunday afternoon. This is the worst day to stream, as a matter of fact. Sundays are the worst days out of all the days. But yeah, I think I did drop the link in there, and just in case you guys know, I did drop the link in there. If anybody, I do know many people are waking up, or some people are actually doing stuff. But please, if you can, hit the like button. It does help out a bunch. And yeah, man, smiling is a big thing. But let me take a sip out of my whiskey over here. I have a couple of waters I have to drink there. So beautiful. If you guys want any bourbon whiskey right now, the top bourbon whiskey that has the tobacco note, okay, the beautiful leather tobacco note that many of you guys like in whiskey, I tell you to get the Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see if I do another video of the cigar blend. I got to make sure that you guys all know that it's okay to buy it. I know there's a lot of people out here that don't know what the cigar blend is. This is a cigar blend. I did show it at the beginning of the show. And all of these Joseph Magnus are great to buy. They are one of the perfect whiskeys to drink with your cigar, whatever cigar you have. Okay, let me go around the room and see if I missed anybody out here. I did highlight Kangaroo's comment there. And I tell you guys, I always leave the super chats that are here. I leave them on the screen. So the last super chat I usually keep on the screen till the end. Whatever super chat ends up coming in. Let me see if I had another comment over here. Had a comment from a guy over here. He says over here, I see you, man. He says over here, a new owner of, he says, I'm really enjoying my new watches. I got several from Australia and one from Paris. You see, I think it's always good to know that, man, watches. Look, I don't even know what I would do without a watch. I'm going to talk about watches again for you guys because this, I have to say it. Okay, when it comes to whiskeys, sometimes not every day I drink whiskey. But when I do drink whiskey, I drink a little bit. Just like when people tell you guys, drink a little bit of wine for your meals. It's always good. It helps out with your heart. When it comes to whiskeys, it does help out. It has like a beautiful thing. It's called a stress reliever. It helps you out. It helps you just tone down. It helps you relax. It helps you chill out. But when it comes to watches, okay, people always tell me, why do you have a watch? You have a phone, for God's sakes. I go, look, what is the point of having a phone? If you have a phone, you're just going to have it in your pocket. My time is precious, okay? When I'm eating, the last thing I want to do is reach out to something to see what it is because I'm eating. When I'm doing certain things, also, if I'm on a motorcycle, all I have to do is look like this and I see the time. I have the time on the screen, but I tend to always look at my watch. It's just a habit. When I'm in the poker tables, the last thing I want to do is flip my phone. When I flip my phone, it can kind of give away a signal to a guy that I basically don't care about the hand, which I actually do have a big hand. I care about the hand, and that could affect me from maybe $50 to $1,000 just by me even moving the phone. So having a watch, I can see the time all the time. When I use my watches, I tend to look at always how long I'm playing for, and sometimes I do time the dealers. So when there's a dealer that sits down, I know he has 10 minutes left. Sometimes when I'm sitting down on the poker tables, I look at my watch, and I know that I've been playing there for 3 hours. It's usually, for me, when it comes to poker, I am used to always looking at the screen. I used to play online. So when it comes to online, the digital number on the screen is what I would use. I would use the time frame of the time that I had there. And when I'm talking about hundreds of dollars, I'd be playing for hundreds of dollars. So all I remember is numbers. By the way, we do have somebody backstage, one of the guys from the fragrance community. Before I do say that, I'm going to bring him on here, and I'm going to introduce you to the one and only, okay? And Mr. Marmicato says, thanks, my sexy brother Reaper going to work. Hopefully, I'll try and jump on one of these days. Amazing. Let me bring on... to the show, Mr. Marmicatos.
How you doing, Mr. Whiskey Reaper?
Hey man, I'm dizzy. Or
should I say, Mrs. Whiskey Reaper?
I'm so dizzy.
Where is Adam's wrench?
I took them all away.
That's a shame.
Yeah, man, I took them all away, and you know what? I think.
House?
What was that?
Man invited you into his house.
Yes, but it's a wrench. It's a wrench.
Sitting at the table eating those chicken wings.
No, eating the ribs, as a matter of fact. Eating the ribs.
And the ribs.
So you know what happened Today I had Money Burner hop on, and he expressed himself that he got his rents taken away, and I told him yes, I took it away, and you know, I was gonna give it back to you the next day, actually that Friday, because I know his birthday was that week. So I know you didn't tune into that, but Money Burner, he understood, you know, what I had to say to him, and he understood why I took away the wrenches. These are just wrenches. I could always give them back whenever. I just had to make sure that I know for a fact, because I have a lot of new people coming in, I had to make sure that nobody out here just starts clicking the block, because I do tend to, you know, I don't tend to moderate the chat room too much. So I'm telling you right now, this is what happened.
Let's get down to brass tacks here. What was the
Brass
reason?
tacks.
What was the reason Aram got his wrench removed?
He got taken away because I haven't seen him here, and I don't know when he's going to show up again. I haven't seen him in the chat room. I reached out to him, and I asked him if he could reach out to Money Burner. And apparently, I don't know if he reached out to... I don't 100% remember if Money Burner told me yesterday that he did reach out to him, but Money Burner didn't come on to the show, and he didn't reach out to me. So I said, damn, I'm going to have to keep the wrench away because I wanted to give it back. And then finally he came yesterday. I don't know if that was a whole week because I lose track in time. And yeah, man. So I just 100% I had to take away the wrench because I didn't know, you know, because I do know that he's talking with Mr. Smelly, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if people are going to get blocked here. So for my own protection of the channel, for the new people, I made sure to take away that wrench, which I could easily give it back.
All right, okay. Let's get down to brass tacks here.
What the hell's that? What the hell's brass tacks?
How much money did you make? How much money did you make to give Cuddles a wrench?
For you, I don't have no idea. I think most likely in one day, it was a super chat that came up to $130 something. $100 and something dollars. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. Look, so
hold on. So the people who made you money, the people who brought you into their home, fed you ribs, fed you chicken rings, fed you Flanagans.
Yes.
They lose the wrench.
Yes, they lost it. They lost it. And you already heard why. You heard why.
Yeah,
and I
have
also
a trophy for you.
I also took away your wrench, which I can easily give back.
I'm gonna have to give you a trophy, and I'm gonna get one made for you. Most disloyal Whiskey Reaper. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I mean, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this.
If you guys don't know, that was a trophy that was given to him, and I told him that I actually wanted that trophy. And he's showing me the trophy now. It's an amazing trophy, as a matter of fact. That's
you deserve it. You're the most disloyal.
As a matter of fact, I am the host here. It doesn't mean I'm disloyal, nothing. All it means is that I make sure that all my audience is safe. And if I can't look at the chat room, I have to take away some wrenches. Doesn't mean that you guys have to be emotional about it, because I could eventually give it back. But I can tell you that you guys disappeared, and I didn't know if anybody was going to, block anybody. So I made sure to do this for most of the people in the chat room. And I don't know if you do know, Mr. Miami Cuddles, I don't know if you do know, but Aram has been participating in Mr. Smelly's stream, and he has time at 9. I know he's busy just like me, but I don't know, I don't know what you guys talk about, so I'm not in the conversation. So to defend the honesty of this conversation, I did tell you that I took away yours. I took away Mr. Money Burners, and I took away Aaron's because nobody reached out to Money Burner. And I said, if they're not reaching out, then what is going on? So do you understand why I did this?
I deserve what I understand. You deserve this trophy. A friend is a person who invites you into their home.
Here we go. We got somebody else in the background. Let me bring them on right about now. Let me see. Boom.
You dare take away Mr. Miami Cuddles' wrench? Are you fucking retarded? Do you know who this man
I took
is?
I took away all 3 of your wrenches just in case. Just in case.
No, but you know what? You're a hypocrite. In all honesty, you're
Impossible.
Do you want to know
Impossible.
why? Do you want to know why? Ask me why.
I don't need to know why because I just told
Because
you
don't
why I
have the
took
brain
it away.
capacity to understand why you're a hypocrite. You were mad because people were mad at you for going from Tim's stream to Archie's stream, and you
No.
just admitted.
You
don't
guys-
interrupt me.
you guys have
just
nothing to do
don't
with it.
interrupt. Let me finish my point. And you just
Go
admitted
on.
you took away Aram's wrench because he was on Mr. Smelly's stream. Hypocrite! You're a hypocrite. Mr.
No, I
Miami
did say
Cuddle,
you didn't
I
hear.
got your
You
back
didn't
for
hear
life.
the
Cuddle
rest.
through.
You didn't hear the rest because I
heard
don't
all
know
of
what
it. I
he's.
was listening just now.
Okay, you didn't. Okay, I don't know what he's gonna do. You know, I don't know if he's gonna be told by
afraid.
Dan to block people here because after what happened with you, I mean, I just took away your wrench.
What-
I didn't
what
even
happened
take
with
them
me?
away.
What happened with me?
I already told you yesterday. You didn't hear
happened?
what I said.
I didn't hear.
You want me to repeat it again?
Repeat it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring to you somebody in the watch community, okay, to bring on to this channel right now.
Here we go, snooze fest.
Watch Nicholas. Hello.
Hey, Whiskey Reaper, I see you. How you
I
doing?
see you. I'm doing
I see
doing
you.
dandy.
guy
These
sounds
guys
like a
are from the fragrance community. And,
Okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
took away.
I don't
took
know the
away
fragrance community very well. I like Mr. Smelly.
You sound like a cuck.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know these communities. It's like there's so much craziness. You know what I mean? It's like
Put some
there's always
bass in that
drama.
voice, motherfucker.
I can't help my voice. What am I
Jesus.
supposed to do? Like, I mean, come on now. You got to get like something better than just like bashing the voice, though. Come on.
Cuddles, be nice. Let's give him a shot. I never met him before.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
guy
you
is,
gotta give me a
Watch
shot. I
Nicholas.
like this guy.
Yeah, this guy's Watch Nicholas. He has his own stream. He does a great job at night, and he's partnered up with one of his co-hosts, Curly. They do a great job together, and I've been watching their streams, and I've been always there, and I've been supporting them throughout the week.
I
but
see you there, Reaper. Thank
I
you.
see you, man.
I
But
see you,
yeah,
Nicholas.
yeah. There's Watch Nicholas. Has there ever been emotional attached to any of your D wrenches?
Oh
before?
yeah, you know, I would say that like so that's actually something. It becomes a problem. Like I've learned, you got to be so careful with the wrenches because, you know, it becomes a like you know I don't know if it's that people. It means a lot to them or something, but like you know, it becomes an emotional thing. Like people get charged over it, so like I try to avoid it because it's such a problem. You know, like I don't know what to say. Like there's definitely issues with the wrenches everywhere. That's not just a watch community thing. It
Let
seems
me ask you
everywhere.
a question, Watch Nicholas. Did you vote for Joe Biden?
Did you?
Hell no! What are you fucking nuts?
I mean, I look at you and you look like the type, man. You're wearing a bunch of like rainbow colors and shit, and I see
you
all this
watch
like
the
neon
dirty
behind you,
mouth.
bro.
don't
Like,
talk
It's
about
called
Mr.
style, man.
I
It's
literally
called
see a
style.
rainbow thing behind you, and you're wearing all these bright colors.
Hey,
I don't know what the
open your
fuck.
mouth about. He's a veteran. That's Mr. Miami
God
Cuddles.
damn!
Crew. Cuddles Protection Crew, activate.
God damn!
You don't know about me yet.
I don't know about you. I just
got
know
a
what I
whole
see, and I
protection
see a
group.
lot of pink, bro. I see a lot of fucking pink and a lot of judgment, and not a lot of facts. So, like, if you
That's
swing at me,
salmon.
I'll swing back at you. That's all I'm saying. I
That's
see
God
salmon.
damn!
somebody. Emotional, damn it!
I'm
I
not
see
the
a guy. I
person.
see an old man wearing a bunch of pink with no lights on. Like
Did
I
you
see a
call
bunch
him
of
an old
neon
man?
lights, bro. Like, come on now.
Did you just call him an old man, you dirty slut?
Is
Look,
he
this
over
is-
60 or under? Does he get
He's under. He's
by what, a
almost there.
year? So he's not AARP yet? I mean, come on now.
He's almost there. But watch
58,
Nicholas, okay?
motherfucker.
Listen here, Watch Nicholas, okay? I was basically I put him on here, and I want you to know these are from the the fragrance community, and I do know that we have different personalities all in the watch community and in the fragrance community. So when you put them all
People have no
together,
personality at all. Like most
Yeah,
of the
there's-
watch
there's-
community.
yeah, there's people that have no, but the people that have no personality are not allowed in my panel, okay? I think you already know that.
But you
but
allowed
yeah.
Dirk Diggler on it. This guy had the driest fucking
Okay,
jokes.
now I
He's
can
in
tell
another
you.
world, man. This guy's
Okay, what do you
fucking
think,
freaky.
Watch Nicholas? That Dirk Diggler has better personality than this man, or this is
I
just?
mean, everybody can be a personality. Everybody's a different personality. It doesn't. I don't think the way, like, I don't like how Timmy does it, where like if you go here, you're not allowed to go there. People can go wherever
Yeah.
they want. They can do whatever they want. They can have fun. Like it's like if you're my friend, you're my friend. It doesn't matter. You can have fun, do whatever you want. I don't like the controlling shticks that people do. I mean, like I don't know all these. I don't know these communities, you know, like fragrance and all. Is that you, Reaper? killing it. Reaper.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
hold
is
on.
this is
I
what
see
happened.
you in
Put
that
Kevin
photo,
on fucking
Reaper.
full screen.
I
Put
see you
fucking
in that
Kevin on
photo,
full
Reaper.
screen.
What are you
This
afraid?
is the fucking most disloyal motherfucker.
Watch this. Watch
Put
this.
Kevin
Watch
Loyal
this.
on fucking full
motherfucker.
screen.
Watch this.
Do you remember these days?
Who
Do you
cares?
This was
remember?
this was recently. So what I did was I brought out whiskeys for them. Watch, Nicholas, and
No,
it
we
was
brought you into
I brought
our
out
home.
I brought out
Aaron brought you
whiskeys
into
for them.
home.
Don't
You
forget
Okay.
the fucking
Take
ribs,
off your
Kevin.
damn
So
glasses.
they
He was
got
fucking eating all the fucking ribs.
You ain't
He
all
didn't
they
say
got-
anything for
You can
anybody.
stuff your
Listen to
whiskey
this.
up your ass.
Listen to this. They got emotional because I took away this man's wrench, which I mean I have him here on the panel still, you know, and I think
Yeah,
he's
you still
great.
have
I
him
still think
here.
he's great. I still have it. I still think he's great. You know, I'm smiling.
Yeah.
But I took away his wrench, and then he started crying. He deleted his YouTube, and then apparently he started telling other people, "Hey, this guy took away my wrench." So what am I gonna do at this
Well,
point?
man, you know what? I've taken away wrenches from people, and you know what?
you
They'll
got
say
the
stuff.
timeline
So
right.
it's hard.
Exactly. So wait a minute. It went straight
a bunch of
dookie. It went straight dookie,
Straight
right?
dookie.
It's straight dookie. What ended up happening
Straight
was
dookie.
I said, you know what, I'm going to take away Aram's wrench because I don't know if he's going to do some straight dookie stuff. Just
Fear.
in
See, I
case
get
the
paranoid
people here.
too. I've done this
Paranoid.
too,
Exactly.
Whiskey Reaper. I've
Paranoid.
gotten
You guys are
paranoid and
both
taken them away from
paranoid.
people.
You're
I do that
don't
too.
get
I'm
me
like,
hooked
oh,
up
they're
my
gonna fuck
thing.
me. I'm taking it away before they fuck me or something. So I
You
get
know,
it.
That's exactly.
I'm gonna hook up my.
And this guy looks crazy. Just look at him, Reaper. I'd be taking his wrench too. I wouldn't let him. I mean,
He'd
just look
kick
at
your
him.
ass
I'm about
like
to-
with
I
his
mean, it's
pinky.
gonna be
I wanna-
good content
I wanna-
for
I
sure.
wanna
You
get-
want crazy bikers for good content, but I'd take his wrench. Just look at this guy.
Yeah, but I want to give it back to him, but I'm
Then
trying.
just give it back to him.
I do want to give it back. I want to give it back to all of them, but I want them to know what I did. And I'm honest, and I don't talking back of anybody's back. I tell them, what are you doing over there, money burner?
I'm gonna get this microphone working, and I'm gonna.
It sounds
fuck you
good now.
guys up.
They
It
weren't
sounds
just
good.
ribs, Kanger. They were Flanagan's ribs. The best ribs in Miami.
They were the best ribs. The best ribs.
By the way, let me read this super chat in the house. The one and only Anuj. Thank you so much, Anuj, for the super chat over here. He says over here with the $13.99 super chat, give cuddles, Aram, Kevin, their goddamn wrenches back, please, and thank you. Thank you. Hey,
Dude,
it's great.
Dude, wait, first of all, you're supposed to say Aram.
Yeah, well, he hasn't
Whoa,
been
whoa,
here.
whoa,
I've been
whoa,
forgetting.
whoa.
I've been forgetting, okay? He hasn't been here. It's just straight up. He's been in a different stream, and I know that you guys are all friends, so I wanted to make sure that nobody got timed out. There's a reason why Watch Nicholas has a wrench. There's a reason why some of the Watch community has wrenches, because I want nobody out here
Oh,
to be
there's
timed
rogue
out.
people that go after it. That's unfortunately that.
Can you
I've
guys
seen
hear
that
me?
happen in the watch community. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, I can
people
hear
like
you.
you'll have rogue and they. Yeah, I'm sorry to see that,
Can
man.
you hear
It's
me?
hard.
Yes, I can hear you.
Make sure
How's
the
my
sticker.
audio?
Make sure it sounds good. Make sure the
Good.
sticker is 1 foot away from you, and you're facing the sticker that I put on there.
Now you guys are in for a world of pain. Now that I got my microphone connected, you guys have no idea what's
It actually
coming
is so. It sounds really clear compared to before. There's no pain. It sounds good on my ear.
Thank
It's
you.
really
Hold
cool.
on, you
Thank
got,
you.
dude.
Thank
You
you,
got to
Watch
speak
Nicholas.
into the sticker. I put a sticker there. The
Fa-
sticker's
face the-
supposed to face you. There you
Face
go.
me?
Yeah.
1
All right.
foot. That's like 6 inches.
Hey, it's a foot to
gotta
me.
There we go.
It's got to be a heart on the back. It's got to be a heart on the back.
And whatever you do, don't open your mouth and put it close to that, okay? It's going to look strange. By the way, I do have a super chat in the house, a different super chat over here.
How's that?
AM with the super chat. He says over here, Aram is neutral, not a team smelly. Re-wrench. That's what AM says. Well, you
Thank
know
you,
what?
AM.
I will re-wrench everybody, but I have to make sure, that we're
There's a
all the
process,
same.
boys.
There is a process, and I want to make sure that you guys see it from me. You hear it from me. You see me
Respect.
talk to you, and I just don't
Let-
want to be one of. Look!
Let me-
Listen!
let me- let
There's
me
a
ask
reason
you
why.
question.
Wait.
Has Aram ever bought a cigar from you?
Okay, let's put
Or
that aside.
multiple
Listen,
cigars.
Answer the
let's-
question.
listen,
Answer
no,
the
no,
question.
no,
You're
no,
in the hot
no.
seat now, Reaper.
No, because
You're
you
in the
guys.
hot seat now.
This is why I don't
Answer
text
the
you guys.
question.
Hold on,
The
I got-
reason why I don't message you guys
Because I
because
didn't
I
give
don't
you
know
my
if you
phone
guys
number.
changing around. So this is
No,
why I
we
do it
don't.
public.
We
This
don't
is why I
change
do it
around.
public
Paranoid.
with you guys.
You're paranoid. You're
Well, you don't have to be
Answer the
paranoid
question.
here.
No,
Look.
you're paranoid. You don't need
Look.
to be paranoid. We invited you
I
into
don't.
our home.
Look, listen.
I'm very
I don't
paranoid.
have time to look into the
I'm
chat room.
paranoid. Fuck.
Who are you, Watch Nicholas? Why are you interrupting Mr. Miami Cuddles? He is a god amongst men. Now you bow down. Throw up the
I'm
Cuddles
bowing
crew.
right. I'm on my knees now, sir. I apologize.
Pleasure. It's a pleasure. Reaper, answer Cuddles' question.
Look, everybody out here has supported me. I do appreciate all the support that has been coming in my way,
Hey, Reaper,
especially
question
now.
for you. Reaper,
So
question
when it
for you.
comes
Who
to
made your
when it
intro?
comes to
Who made your
support,
intro?
I
Who made
appreciate
your
it.
intro? Who made the
your
intro?
Who made
Look,
your logo?
You know
Who
what's
made
funny?
the logo?
You know what's
Who
funny?
made the train?
You
who
guys
made it?
make this show perfect because I was
Who
just
made
talking
it?
about this. I was just talking about this. I literally just said there's going to be people in the past that will bring up stuff from months and months behind, years and years behind.
Hey, don't use
I
it
don't
anymore.
understand.
Then. Don't use it anymore.
I don't understand why you guys do
Don't
this.
use it anymore.
Hey, I think you're speaking
Don't
for.
use it.
I
Don't
think
use
you're
it anymore.
Kodos, I think you're speaking for a gentleman that's not here. If he was
Don't
here,
use it
it'd be
anymore.
different. If
But
he was
you
here, it'd be
de-renched him.
different.
He bought
If he
hundreds of
was
cigars
here,
off of
it'd be
you.
different. And you're
Don't
talking
use the
for
intro.
him. You're
Don't use the
talking
intro.
for him. You're
You're
talking for
banned
him
from
right
using
now.
the intro.
And the perfect part is listen to this. The part is that I still have you here because I don't need to be. I don't care what you say. I appreciate that you're here. and
America.
speaking up.
Before we came
Hell
here.
yeah. I appreciate you're here and you're speaking your mind, and this is what I want. But I'm telling you straight up, he's not here for me to speak to him. And I don't need to be speaking to anybody out here that is not him. If you're speaking for him, are you working for him? You're not. Are you by any chance his girlfriend or boyfriend? You're not. So at the end of the day, I need to speak to him. Okay, if I want to give him a wrench, I need to speak to him. It's straight up. And you know what? I like you. I like you, Mr. Mamikotos. You've always been supporting here, and I do know that you have a big heart, and you're very loyal to your own friends. And I do know I've been basically new on the live streams. It might take me a couple years to get your friendship.
You're green. You're an amateur. You don't know who you're messing with. That's Aram. He runs this shit. Okay? And you know who we are? We're the Cuddles crew. Show him, Cuddles.
Cuddles crew. Cuddles crew.
Do it again. I
Say
gotta
it
see
with
one
your
more
chest.
time.
Cuddles crew, boys.
Say it with your chest, watch, Nicholas. Say it with your chest.
Cuddles crew. Throwing up the sea, boys. Throwing up the sea.
heck?
Yeah, don't use that either. Don't use that.
Oh,
yeah,
here we go. Boom.
Guys, if you're bored,
Dropping the sea on you. Sea
You
notes,
see, this is
boys.
what I
Can I
mean.
use the train? Use it one last time. Use Aram's intermission thing, whatever. One more time, and that's the last time.
I think you're
That's
getting
the
too
last
personal.
time.
You're getting too personal here, and this is a perfect.
That
Watch
he
Nicholas.
made you.
Watch
Fucking
Nicholas.
Aram made you.
Watch
Aram
Nicholas.
made you.
This is the
Aram made
perfect
you.
stream for you to
Aram
understand.
made you.
The
Perfect
fragrance
stream
community.
Because
This
Cuddles
I don't
is-
know. I
any
didn't know there
stream
was
that has
drama in the
Cuddles
fragrance
is the best
community. I had
stream.
no
But
idea.
they started themselves. They don't have to start this. They could easily just tell me straight up, not make a whole scene, and this is what happens in the fragrance community. But
At
I
least you're getting
appreciate
super chats, Reaper.
that. Did I get a different super chat? Okay, yeah.
Send
so
money
yeah.
now, boys. Support the Whiskey Reaper. I see you.
Yeah, you know what? Who
I
was giving
see
you
you.
super chats when nobody was even watching your shit? We were. Aaron
that's-
was super
that's-
chatting
that's
you.
funny
I was
because-
super chatting you. Go back and watch your
That's-
stream, man.
that's-
You got
that's
4
funny.
people, and we
That's-
made it.
that's funny.
We brought
That's
RXL.
funny.
We
That's
brought
funny
Cuddles.
because there's
We,
only
the
one
fragrance
person.
Community made
There's one
you.
person out there that makes stuff up, and I can know who it is. It's the guy that you're talking about. He makes stuff up because he wants my attention. And if I don't have him on the show, it's
Who?
because
Who are you talking about?
Who?
you even said it just now.
Who?
Aram?
Who are you just talking? No, who are you just talking about?
Aram.
No, you weren't talking. You said somebody RXL, I believe, right?
Yeah, Aram. We brought
Okay.
RXL here.
Okay, well, look, there are certain people that make stuff up. If people make stuff up too much, well, I don't want them on the panel anymore. It's good to have you guys here. You guys do a little bit of drama, a little bit of
Solo
talk.
Cuddles. That'll
Comedy.
work.
It's comedy.
It's
Solo
comedy.
Cuddles.
It's good
Solo
comedy.
Cuddles.
Let me see
Solo
this over
Cuddles.
here. Show me the trophy.
Most disloyal.
I see you,
Whiskey
trophy.
Reaper.
I see that trophy. I see it.
You are the most disloyal.
You are so disloyal, Reaper, and we're done with you.
How's he
Look,
you're a
disloyal? He
dirty
has
dog.
you guys on right now. I'm like really confused. So for somebody that doesn't know the story genuinely, could you guys describe it in like one
Yes,
sentence?
I can.
I'm gonna let
I
them.
can.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them describe it
Flanagan.
because I know.
Flanagan.
Let me flex with my microphone. Solo me. Solo me. Solo me. It's all about Flanagan's. First of all, here's what happened. Okay. We were supporting the Whiskey Reaper. The intro, all the cut edits, all that stuff is animated. You know who made that? Aram V.
I
Aram
see
V
you,
made
Reaper.
that.
Reaper.
And
Oh,
you know
you
what?
did. Okay, my bad.
And then he made me a wrench. Cuddles a wrench and Aram a wrench. And we
Okay.
had some good times. All right.
He
We had
made me
some
a
good
wrench
times.
because he made 100 and something bucks.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Okay. And then what he did was this. He removed my wrench. First, he removed mine. And so I said, why would you take my wrench away? And he didn't explain anything. And he said, guys, I'm removing some wrenches. Then he started to say things like, it's a test. Then he messaged Aram and wished him a happy President's Day. And then said, tell Money Burner to
President's
come.
Day was a long time ago, so this has been
So
going
let me
on.
finish. Don't interrupt, sir. I have the microphone.
No, I just have follow-up
then-
questions is all. I'm not trying to be
Save
rude.
it.
Like, it's
We
just, it's
we
a
will be
confusing
answering
story.
questions at the end of the conference. At the end of the press conference, we will be answering questions. And then,
Hey, Reaper, I'll check
Aram
back
said-
later, okay? Great
yeah,
show,
get the
man. I
fuck out of
appreciate
here.
you. I'll see
Watch
you.
Nicholas.
fuck
Stay
outta
with your
here.
shit.
All right, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Mr. GMT, hello, Mr. GMT.
What's going on, brother? Just 1 second. I just got to get my audio sorted here. I'm just driving at the moment. I just thought I'd just jump on and say quick hello, bro.
Yeah, I had to kick him out. For the people that don't know, okay, they didn't leave. I kicked out Money Burner. I did
Can you
kick
hear me?
out.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now perfectly. Yes, I can. What is up, Mr. GMT? What is up?
You're
Hey,
kicking
did you
people off
see-
your
did you
panel.
see
Have you
that?
don't kick me off, brother? No, I didn't. I was too busy trying to jump on. I saw them losing their shit, and then I jump on and they're all off.
All because of a wrench. All because of a wrench. You know, I did take away the wrench because at the end of the day, I don't have a Patreon system. I don't have a membership because I don't want to activate it. It's too much time for me, you know? So what I ended up doing was I ended up taking one wrench away from the gentleman with the bald head, and he got too emotional. Apparently, I was trying to reach out to him, and nobody helped me to reach out to him. So now I look like the bad guy, but at the end of the day, I'm not. I'm smiling, and I'm telling you guys what happened. And yeah, I think there's a lot of drama that happens all the time, isn't there? For the smallest things.
Well, the thing is, if someone takes my wrench away, I don't mind. It is what it is. There must be a reason for it, so I'll just go with it. It's no problem. That's the way
Yes.
life is, right?
Yes.
That's how I see it anyway, man.
Yes, and I did give
But
them.
the thing is, what I heard was, I don't know I don't know the backstory behind it, but I heard that he helped you out. Did he help you out in any way?
No, none of both of them were. They're talking for a man that isn't even on the screen. There's a man that helped me do an intro, which it was amazing intro, and I paid him, and everything was great. Everything was nice. So recently, there's three guys. The gentleman that jumped on, a different gentleman, Mr. Miami Cuddles with the hat. That was Mr. Miami Cuddles. And the other gentleman, he wasn't here to jump on. He hasn't been on the stream in a while. He's been busy. So I understand that he's been busy. But what happens is I took away the wrenches of one of the guys that just hopped on. When I took away his wrench, he got emotional. He deleted his YouTube. And when he deleted his YouTube, I wanted to see what happened to him. So I reached out to the gentleman there with the hat, and basically he gave me the shade. And I said, okay, no big deal. And then I reached out to the other gentleman that made my intro that I paid for. I said, hey, can you reach out to Money Burner, which is the guy that's emotional? I said, can you tell him to come onto the show because I need to talk to him. I don't think he reached out to him like he was supposed to. Maybe it was a little bit later, but yesterday. I don't know when President's Day was. Was it Monday or the last week? I don't remember, but I can tell you that yesterday was the first time that I saw him here, I think, in the whole week. So now they're all emotional. All three of them are emotional. And yeah, man, I'm trying to be as transparent as can be here. So yeah, that's what happened. So now he's telling the story of the guy that basically he's not saying anything.
Why doesn't, if the guy's got an issue, I'm a person that I don't want anyone speaking for me. If I've got an issue, I'll speak for myself.
Because the fragrance community likes drama, and the drama is always good every now and then, but sometimes it's too much, Drama can come in certain amount, you can get drama mostly in small portions, but if it's too much, it's like, man, it's too toxic. It's like, do you really want to keep on watching?
Well, the thing is, if you have too much drama, it can kill your show as well.
Yes,
Everything in moderation.
Yes, 100%. So this is the first time that the other gentleman hopped on in, I think, in a week or 2 weeks or something. So I let him say whatever he needed to say. And I'm not here to really boot anybody. I let them say whatever they needed to say. And yeah, man, finally I had to get, Watch Nicholas left because he couldn't stand that they were being just the way they were. So then now, before you hopped on, I actually booted them because I wanted to make sure that Watch Nicholas stayed. I saw you backstage and I put you on. So that's what happened just now. But remember, this is also the reason why I did this stream. It kind of shows that people in the years or months, they will bring stuff back in your face and they'll put it in your face. And all you have to really do is smile, because at the end of the day, this is live stream, baby. You know, you're a leader on your channel host. You want to make sure that everybody knows what's happening. So that's why I put them on, make sure that I didn't know that they were going to say that. As a matter of fact, none of this show is scripted, so I don't know what they're going to say. But yeah, Mr. GMT, that's how it is, man.
You just run with it, mate. Run with it. There's a lot of shit that happens. I've been doing this for many years, and there's a lot of shit that will happen, that will occur without you expecting it, and you just got to deal with that. The hard part is, because you got people watching, is you've got to be reasonable. You can't be, So,
yes, 100%. I do have Casey Jones, Brooklyn said, I missed the Tim Wright drama. What happened? You want me to tell you what happened in short, or you already know what happened?
Myself, I don't know. No, I don't know what happened. Oh, okay. No, I do know with Asheen. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I know.
Yes, it's mainly him. If it wasn't for him, because I do know that he does tend to disrespect a lot of people. If it wasn't for him on the Tim Wright show, I think I would have not opened my eyes. There was a lot of people that were telling me, hey, don't be on that stream. And I listened to a couple of people. But at the end of the day, I have to see it myself. So on Tim Wright's stream, I saw a lot of disrespect to all of the supporters of Tim Wright. I saw a lot of disrespect to the panel members. I saw a lot of just complete disrespect to the flag and freedom and everything that I believe in. And when I saw that over and over again, I said, you know what? I can't be around this. I don't know for how long, but I can tell you right now, there is another side. And the other side is, they don't have the numbers, they don't have the numbers as they're getting there in Tim Wright's stream. So to me, I feel like we should officially make sure that there's a balance, because I don't enjoy the fact that there's a streamer out there completely disrespecting all the super chatters, all the supporters. And it's just, does anybody not wake up and say something? At the end of the day, I had to do something, and my move and my decision was to go to Archie's stream, to be on JJ's stream, to be on Watch Nicholas' stream, because I enjoy those streams, and you all entertain me, and that's what it's all about. You go where you want to go.
That's the beauty about, if you've noticed, Archieverse, there's a lot of different factions, as in not factions, but as in different groups that actually are connected to the Archieverse, which actually bounce off each other. So what happens is we share the link, we help each other out, right? And with Tim Wright, they don't have that. It's just Tim Wright and the community, and that's it. And that's all Tim Wright. He hasn't gone out of his way to actually do that for other people, because he's afraid. And he actually attacked me once when I started a show. And I contacted Tim, and I said to Tim, I'm doing a show. I'm telling you, I would love for you to be able to give me a helping hand, just give me a few shout outs and give me a hand. And what happened was he had a fallout with one other guy that I was friends with. And he pretty much made a point of humiliating me on the dungeon. If you remember the dungeon, I don't know if you remember.
Yes, I remember the dungeon. If any of you don't know what the dungeon, it was Archie Luxury's second. It was like a community stream that he has. He has like 100,000 subscribers there. Got a lot of people, and everybody all over the Watch community would jump in there to say whatever they wanted. Anything they wanted to say. So let me just make sure of this super chat, the $2 super chat. Casey Jones, Brooklyn with the $2. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you here. What happened was I left because I didn't feel that some of the Americans there were getting, appreciated, and I didn't want to be the guy to completely say anything bad to Tim Wright on his stream, because at the end of the day, everybody there is American, so I wanted to be the bigger person and just walk away and make my decisions elsewhere. So, what do you think? You think it was a good decision not to completely rip the people that I wanted to rip and just completely,
No, but you've got that just shows that you have respect for others. And
Yes,
that shows you what sort of person you really are. Because if you really wanted to, you could have went in there and ripped up everyone, and you didn't.
Exactly. I just made it known that, there was one person, O'Sheen, that I did rip him, I think last week or something, and I left it like that, and I started seeing the Muppet thing threw me over the hump there. It's like me with you, Mr. GMT. You're a sexy man. If I was to put two puppets, real pictures of puppets on the screen right now and say this is a puppet show or say anything that I get puppets on the show, it's kind of I'd be embarrassing you, wouldn't I, if I did that?
Yeah, it is disrespectful for the viewers.
Yeah,
You're gonna call them Muppets. That's what it's calling them.
It's horrible.
But the thing is, when he came onto he actually apologized for half of that, and what happened was he humiliated me by saying that I've got to choose a side, this and that, and I don't do that. And I said to him, look, I'm not choosing sides anyway. So I decided to leave. And I left for about 3 months, and I had nothing to do with Tim. Then what happened was he kept on going on. When he was on the show, he said, whoever's got a show, I don't want them part of my show. Okay, so whoever's got a show and that is starting up shows, I don't want to support them. All right, and he never apologized for that. So I gave him a chance, and I thought I'll go back and I'll see what it's like. And I said, there's one thing you've got to make right is you owe people paid money for certain things that you have not done yet, and I'd like you to make it right. And he said, yeah, I will, but never did it. And now he's got other things that he's done as well, where he's got a Archie video that he's got to do. He's got a poster that he's got to do, which I was just talking about. And he owes people something that they've paid for. All right, and the video, he's taken about $1,500 of people's money that he hasn't delivered. He's taken a few $100s for the poster that he has not delivered. Now the poster has been going on for about 2 years now. All right, people say, oh, it's just a poster, but it's not just a poster.
Wait, 2 years. 2 years.
It's something that you promised that you never delivered. All right, and that's what it is. It's disrespectful to other people that you say you're going to do something, you take people's money and you don't deliver. That is the problem that I had with Tim. And that's why I left Tim. I said, I'm not going to have anything to do with you, Tim. And this is the reason. And these are the reasons. I said, make it right by people and I will respect you again. If you don't make it right by the people, I will never respect you again.
That is insane.
You disrespected me one too many times. I'm not going to do that again.
2 years. 2 years. You know what that is?
I stood up for people because people won't stand up for themselves. And I've had enough because I've been around a lot longer than most. And I've seen it. It's disrespectful.
Yes. And
that's
you know
all I
what?
have to say.
You know what?
And I haven't said it on anyone else's stream. I said it on your stream first because I find it disrespectful. You're talking about it, and I wanted you to know as well exactly what has been going on and what sort of people are out there to actually, they can do the wrong thing by others and they don't give a shit. Simple as that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And you know the funny thing is, he came onto his show and he said he gave me a book. He gave me one book after I gave him thousands of super chat dollars. That's why he gave me the book. It wasn't because he's saying, oh, I gave him a book, so it's okay, I don't need to make a poster. It's not about just me. It's about the other people that are involved that have given you the money for you to give them a product that you cannot deliver.
How much was it? How much was it for the poster by any chance?
The poster, well, he started taking money and he said $150. I know it was a lot more than that. It was a lot more than that. I know that for a fact. I don't know how much, but I know it was a lot more because I've spoken to people that have given him the money. Now, the poster's it's not about just the money. It's about you're saying you're going to deliver something. You've
Yeah,
taken people's money
yeah.
and you're not delivering.
Yeah, that
Do you
was
know what I
another
mean?
thing.
And
That
the-
was another thing too.
and-
I think somebody told me on by showing me a presentation. I think it was Curly. You know, I don't tell you that I have in contact with anybody in DMs or messages or emails, but Curly, he said something on one of the streams that I didn't even know. He got paid I think $1,000 or something to do the Australian what is
yes,
the
and
film?
he has not delivered on that.
And I brought that up, but I brought it up before I even knew it. I said, "Hey, man, you got to do that film." I said that at one of the panels. I didn't know that it was so much money involved. I said, "Just kick it out, do it in a week. You should be good." And he said he's gonna do it. And come to find out, Curly, I don't know if he heard me, but in that week he did say that he did take a large amount of money to do that film. And when I heard that, I said, God damn, I didn't even know this, you know, because I don't speak to anybody about that. I'm not very curious when it comes to this. So this is why I've enjoyed the streams.
Because you contacted me and you asked me what happened, and I said I will have a chance and I will talk to you, and I'll let you know.
yes.
Because I don't like doing it through text. I like you to hear it from me myself, as in speaking to you.
And this is a thing that I've learned also, you know, it's always good to do it on the public screen. That way nobody changes up any message, any voice message. I've learned this already. People have done it to other people.
I'm not hitting my own horn, but I've got a lot of respect from a lot of people. And the reason why I have a lot of respect, because I'm straight up and I don't disrespect people. And I try and support as much as I can everybody. That's the person that I am, and people can vouch for me for that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And when people disrespect me, then I have to step aside. And look, I didn't want to humiliate him on his own channel. That's why I didn't jump on, and I didn't want to do that in front of everybody. So I stayed away. I said, just make it right by everyone. That's all. That's the last thing you can ask him. That's the last thing I wrote. I didn't write any of this thing disrespectful. All I said, just make it right by everyone. It's disrespectful what you're doing. You got to make it right by everyone, because you're talking about people getting ripped off, and in a way, that you are ripping people off if you don't make it right.
Yes, 100%, 100%. Also, right now, I can tell you that what happened yesterday on Archie's stream, there's a rogue wrench out there, really blocking people. I think it's there is a couple people that it could be, but Archie removed some of the wrenches, and I think we figured out who the rogue wrench is over there on Archie's stream that is blocking everybody. So I have to let you know that, you know, I do tend to do that here on my show. If there's something that I have to remove, which I did remove the wrench of the individuals that were on the stream just now, I have to protect my show. I have to protect my my chat room. And since
It's not only that, it's also your image, man. If someone's going around and doing that to your viewers, they won't come back.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
They won't come back, so you have to protect your show, and I understand that. But brother, I'm just got to work. I've got to go. Thank you for your time, brother. I hope I haven't offended anyone in your chat, because I know there's a lot of Timmy supporters out there.
No, I'm here in my show, and you know they support me, so it's okay, man.
You know, and I just thought I'd tell you what happened, because you did ask, and I do respect you, Reaper, and I just wanted you to know. That's all.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you, and thank you for being here on this show, Mr. GMT.
No worries, my man. You take care. Remember, always stay sexy, brother.
Hell
take care,
yeah. I see you, man. Ciao. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know, you see, we have different personalities, and this is the reason why you guys, I think, have been understanding. I don't have a huge team to moderate my chat room. So when it comes to, Archie's stream, Archie yesterday had about 200 people watching. And there was only about, I think it was 20-something wrenches or 30 wrenches. And there was somebody out there blocking everybody, literally blocking everybody. There was, I think he had said 20-something or 50-something people that were blocked in the chat room. I was one of them, and many of the bigger donors were also one of them. So to protect his show, he ended up removing some wrenches that he didn't know went rogue. What it means to go rogue is when somebody has a certain agenda if there's a friend that they have, that they've known for a long time before even coming onto the panel, they team up with them, they talk, and then they start really doing their thing in the chat room, blocking people, timing people out. So I don't have time for any of that. I don't have time to waste my time. So as you saw there, we had two gentlemen that hopped on. They wanted to ruffle some feathers out here. I let them do what they wanted to do, but this shows, ladies and gentlemen, this is like the perfect stream for that. It's not even scripted, this show, but it shows the perfection of my stream, how I don't script any of this. I didn't call any of these people to hop on. This was literally things that just happened. It does show that there are different personalities out there. There's envious people, there's jealous people, there's people that defend other people that don't even know why they're defending the other people's. There are also people that do tend to go overboard and speak for other people that aren't even here. It does happen. And at the end of the day, okay, if you by any chance get any trolls, any hate, any people making rumors or anything about you, you know the honest truth. That's all that matters. And this stream over here, the stream topic today on this stream, it says, a smile can make any alpha wolf untouchable on the live streams. What that means is when you're on the live streams, if you're smiling, if you're confident, that's all that matters. Give a smile to the people out there. Even if you're in real life, always smile to anybody outside, because at the end of the day, you don't want to stress. You don't want to stress about anything. Some of these things go away in 2 days, a day, sometimes even 5 hours. They're gone. It's just things that people just hold in and they just let it out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all really enjoyed this show today. And for Watch Nicholas, shout outs to him. I see you, Watch Nicholas. For Mr. GMT, I see you. Money Burner, I see you. Mr. Mary Cuddles, I see you. Everybody in the chat room that has been here, Bamboo, I see you. Casey Jones was the last super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. I will be leaving it on the stream. Also, I will tell you, huge shout outs to Lawrence. Yesterday, I believe, I got a super chat at the end, a $10 super chat. So I will say a shout out to Lawrence. I believe it's from the whiskey community. Send me a super chat for $10. Thank you so much. And also the one and only, okay, Melissa Villanueva. I see you, Melissa Villanueva. She said, what the hell's going on? AM, I see you. Everybody that was here, I see you. And Anuj, I can tell you, Anuj, I'm telling you, Anuj, I'm trying to give them the wrench back, but they don't want it. Okay, I want them to get it back. But I'm not gonna be. Look, I'm not here to chase anybody. This is my stream, and I don't have time to play no games, okay? Over here, we also had Captain Blimp earlier. I see you. Kanger80, I see you. Thank you for the super chat. Anuj, I see you, man. Anuj, amazing. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this one. This was the last super chat. I hope you all really enjoyed this stream. And what in the hell? I just saw what this says. Tim is a little wizard. You can't really say that, at the end of the day, that is a different topic for a different day. That has nothing to do with me. And I'll just keep it like that. Hope you all really have a good day. And the last thing I always say on my streams, okay? Always, positivity is great. What you do in positivity, always give somebody some positive feedback, anything. Give them a compliment out there, anything positive. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, positivity is contagious. So if you do go out to a restaurant, if you go anywhere to work, if you're at work right now, just give a little positivity, and I'm sure you will get it back, and you will allow that person to feel positive and great, and they will usually give it to somebody else. Positivity is contagious. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here, and I hope you enjoyed the show today. I'll see each and every one of you on the next time, and you can always watch me over there in Archie's stream. I will be there frequently. If I'm not there on the panel, I will be in the chat room and JJ's Hangout. Also, I will be there in the chat room or in the panel. And Watch Nicholas, he goes live at night, and that's usually the time that I'm really, really awake. I'm doing stuff. So I will be there in the chat room. Amazing stream he has been doing, very entertaining. Go watch them. And anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next time. I see you, baby.